Clint, what up, man? In here early. Boston freeze this morning. Good old, gotta love Minnesota. Minnesota. Got a new Timberwolves hat last night. Guess let me know you like it. Man, I'm telling you, new era is crazy. Like, their hats all fit so differently. Cut weird. Card Dreamer, good morning, sir. How are you today? Good to see you bright and early on a Saturday morning. I was just talking about to nobody, waiting for people to come in. These new era hats, man. Alpha Dent. Hope you're having a better day, my brother. Hope your week's gotten better. Hope the weekend has gotten better. I know when shit like that happens, it sucks. But, you know, we all have those times we go through. We just got to make the best of them, I guess. That's the only thing I can say, personally. Troy's, what's up, man? Terry P. Heading to the store to pick up. What up, dog? Mark M. Fester's in the building. Good to see all you guys. Like the Teos hat. It's dope. Yeah. I was actually going to get the draft day one. And I like this one probably a little better. But the draft day one, I was just talking about how New Era and their hats on the sizing are all over the place. The draft day one, it was like cut super high. So like when it was on my head, it was like way up here. Like the bottom was way up here. That's why you always got to try on hats. That's why I always get leery, because I order a bunch from like New Era Direct or Fanatics or wherever they have, because they'll have different hats for teams, like different ones you like. Like I ordered a Broncos one and a Memphis Grizzlies hat, a sick Grizzlies hat. And I want to get a Tampa Bay Bucks, like with the old Buck. It's a black hat with like the orange and the yellow, like the Buccaneer. I got a Ravens one, Card Dreamer, and this is exactly what I'm talking about with the sizing. I got it with another two hats, supposed to be the same size. I can't even put it on my head. It's like they put the wrong tag on, the wrong size tag on the hat. So, I don't know what's up with that. Got a lot of packages back here. A couple people I still don't have addresses for, or I didn't have payment from, or information on. But we got a whole bin full of packages going out to the PO today. So we're going to talk NFL here shortly. I just want to let people roll in, catch up. Guys, tonight is very important. Okay, I don't know how much you'll see me there. I'm gonna obviously pop in to say what's up. I'm going to casino for my last look at playing blackjack before I go out to see BITG, and we go to the casinos there to play cards. I'm staying out at the casino tonight, but Jimmy Guns, y'all need to be to Jimmy Guns's thing tonight, supporting him. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop him a direct donation. What's up, Will? Your package will be at the post office. You probably got an email saying your package has been, and then once they scan it in, you'll get an update and you can keep tracking it. Yours is in the bin for sure. Good morning, good to see you. Thanks for coming, hanging out. But tonight, guys, I need you guys over at Jimmy Guns' channel supporting. They're raising money for brain cancer. It's very important. It's important to all of us. There's actually somebody close that has been affected by it, and that's the big reason or big push for it. Scott Berger, who is a big community member, big on Twitter, he's actually gotten through it not once, not twice, I think 3 times, and he still survived. He's actually got good relations, obviously, going through it that often with one of the top colleges that does research on brain cancer. And Jimmy Guns decided that he's going to rally up the troops, and we're going to rally up with Scott, and we're going to raise some money. So, guys, if you can make it tonight, I need you guys to do that. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. Pretty big deal. So you got that going on. So make sure tonight, hang out with Guns. I'll pop in periodically when I can. Again, I'll be on tables when I'm playing, so I won't be able to on while I'm playing blackjack. They don't allow that there, unfortunately. I wish they did, because I would actually do streams and do live gambling streams with you guys. But one cool thing we are going to do is during the 24-hour stream, during like the late hours, your boy is going to get on. Paulie said he's going to play too, like get on another computer and go to the same table or whatever. We're going to play with live dealers online and gamble, stream it. So that should be cool. That should be fun. Look forward to doing that as well. We are literally, guys, this is a week away from kickoff of the 24-hour stream. Can you guys believe it? And it's going to come like this. It's going to happen so quick. This week is going to fly. I'm going to have so much I got to get done between streams, between auction. It's going to be a lot going on. I got to be at the airport probably about 4 o'clock on Friday. What's up, Casey? Clint A, Alex B. What's going on? I work with a handful of suppliers. Get the same issues. Shirts coming in wrongly. Yeah, man. Like it doesn't fit. Like I would love to rock it. In fact, maybe I would have rocked it today, but it doesn't fit. It's not the right size at all. It's not even close. Like it's a size 6.5 or something. I'm a 7 1/4, and it just doesn't fit. I gotta run into the post office here real quick, guys, and drop the packages off through the drop box. So give me 1 second, and I will be right back. I'd like to stick around when I woke up. No, you're good, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Just I appreciate you popping in and saying what's up. That's the most important thing. If you can leave me a thumb on the way out, I'd appreciate it. But if not, no big deal. Thank you, brother. All right, guys, let me drop these off real quick. I'll be right back. And then we'll start talking NFL and whatever else. Are you talking to the chat, Zoe? Alright. Talking to the chats. Good girl. Alright. Alright, guys. We are back. This week is actually kind of interesting. You know, there's a lot of games that were moved around with this COVID stuff. COVID spread crap. Whatever you want to say. What up, Big B's Cards? Scotty, hey, I hit you with a comment, bro. You're more than welcome to come anytime. If you're 45 minutes away. I don't know if you have my number or not, but we're going to start the 24-hour stream at about next week, Saturday. I'll be in there Friday night. We're going to be going to the casino Friday night, probably at like 11 or midnight. The casino over by BITG. Saturday, we'll start the stream probably 11 or noon. We'll probably be at the shop by no later than 12. BITG's card shop. I'd love to fucking have you come through, brother. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to hang out. You be on the stream. Fucking be a part of the stream, brother, for a while. So, yeah, plan to come out if you can, man, if you're not busy. So, and we'll be obviously there for quite a while. We'll be moving around. The best thing is we'll be streaming the whole time for 24 hours from starting Saturday, so you'll know kind of where we're at watching the stream. But a lot of the time we'll be at the shop, BITG's card store. So come out, brother. You're more than welcome, man. It'll be awesome. Okay, I gotta check and see. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I think I did get it. Hang on a second. Yeah, I did get it. I'll reply. Sorry, man, I woke up. I was, like, struggling to get the stream set up and get her ready and all that crap. So, yeah, I'll write back. Keep in contact. Yeah, dude, I'd love to have you. I'd love to have you come through, brother. That'd be awesome. I'd love to meet you. Love to have you part of the stream, man. Be cool. Really cool. So, what's up, Big B's Cards? How you doing, brother? Balls in the building. All right, guys. So this week, NFL 13. It was so early. Yeah, no, I know, man. I was like, I had to do it early because I'm on the Hobby Hotline show this morning at 10 a.m. and I wanted to get my stream in. They did me back to back, which is good. I'm glad they're not doing it. I'm glad I'm not scheduled for next week, and otherwise I'd have to change with them, which they're very lenient. But yeah, it's good I'm getting it done with for the month, and then I don't have to worry about it till January, even though I enjoy doing it. It's actually a really fun time. They got a lot of great people over there at the Hobby Hotline. A lot of great OGs, like Mr. Jim Beckett, who started Beckett and all that shit. So, very cool. I've actually been on a show with him. The first show I was with Jim Beckett. So, that was fun. All right. So there's a lot of stuff going on in week 13. Obviously, games pushed, games moved. We got injury questions. We still don't have all the injuries answered yet. We probably won't know until tomorrow morning, before games, depending on what time games are starting at. Guys, probably my favorite quarterback is going to be Aaron Rodgers this week. Okay. I really like Aaron Rodgers. I really like Deshaun Watson. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at Watson and Rodgers, but I also think a lot of people are going to be looking at like Wilson and Trubisky. I don't mind Trubisky. Here's the problem. He is just coming off a good game, a big game. I have worries that he's in a decent spot and he's not going to have a good game. I'm not saying the Bears are going to lose. I'm saying he just might not have a very good game. I want him to have a good game because I will have shares of him. I will be playing him in some lineups. But I'm just worried. And he's not, like on FanDuel, he's not extremely cheap. I mean, he's $6,900. That's not high, but that's not cheap either. It's not like he's like $6,000. He's 69, so he's getting up there, which he's in the perfect spot. I get it. It makes sense. His pricing is right, but it makes it difficult. It makes it tough to feel like we're going to get value out of him or he's going to succeed. I want him to. On paper, he should. But guys, we've been doing this now this year for 13 weeks. This is our 13th week. When things have looked good on paper, it's typically they failed. They have failed. It's usually how it goes. And that's why it's almost good, and especially GPPs, to get away and fade that chalk, right? So Aaron Rodgers, I actually wouldn't mind. I'm playing him in cash as well. Cash, in the cash lineup, I'm strictly going to run him naked. Aaron Rodgers is going to run naked on my cash lineup. If I'm playing GPPs, I'm going to stack him with either Adams, which I'm kind of more of a fan of, Tanyan at tight end, and also MVS or Alan Lazard. I think he's going to throw a lot of targets, I think he's going to spread it out. So I think he can take a shot with MVS or Alan Lazard. But I like Tanyan at tight end as well. But we'll get to tight ends. We'll get there. I'm just correlating with quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson, you're going probably Cook. Everybody's looking at Kute, right? Kiki, do you love me? Do you want me? No, I don't want you this week. I don't want you at all this week because everybody's on you. Everybody wants to play you. I would go Cooks big time. Running backs, Dalvin Cook, Derrick Henry. Now, you can't fit them both in a lineup. They're too expensive. On FanDuel, Cook is 10.5. Derrick Henry is 10 G's. There's no way you're going to make that work, right? So you got to pick one. You got to go with one. And I would say in cash, I'm going Cook. In GPPs, I am going Derrick Henry. I called Derrick Henry last week, right? He was going to be he could be one of those good sneaky plays. He had 33.7 points, fellas. We did good there. Always a dud. And yeah, exactly, man. Always a dud when he's at chalk and whatnot. Austin Eckler. David Montgomery. Now, again, the Bears, they're going to be chalky, right? They're going to be heavy chalk. As much as he should do what he's going to do, and I'm going to have shares of him. He might even make a cash lineup for me. But I get worried. In cash, I'm not as concerned because a high percentage is going to have him because he's in a good spot. GPPs, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like, I'm not on Montgomery. Devontae Booker for the Raiders. Josh Jacobs is out. Devontae Booker is a great play this week, guys. On FanDuel, I think he's 6K. He's in a great spot. James Robinson, you can always look at as well. Receivers, I like Cooks over Kute, right? Everybody's on Kute. People will play Cooks as well. I like Cooks. Let me order my drink real quick. Give me 1 second.
One moment. I'll be right with you.
Sure. So, Allen Robinson, if you're playing Trubisky, if he's playing, we don't know yet. But I am a fan of him. Justin Jefferson will make my cash lineup more than likely. I like him in GPPs as well. So look out, honey. Yeah, look out. DK Metcalf, Jarvis Landry, Cooper Kupp. Those are like some guys at receivers there. Again, like I said, Aaron Rodgers in cash, I'm going to play blind or naked. I'm not going to put anybody or correlate anybody with him. Tight ends.
I apologize for the wait. What are we making for you?
Let me do a Vente Caramel Ribbon Crunch with 2 shots of espresso, please.
Let me make sure that I have the sugar. Yep, you're going to get the last of it.
Alrighty.
Okay, Vente Caramel Ribbon Crunch with 2 add shots in there.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. It'll be 8:09.
Thank you. All right. So tight ends. I like Tanyan for Green Bay. I like Shinjibis. I like Fursker or Anthony First. Tennessee. Judy Smith is out. He's going to be their main tight end catcher. Okay. TJ Hawkinson. I think they're playing Chicago, right? Run it back. If you're doing like Trubisky and or Montgomery or Trubisky and Allen, if Allen plays. Dallas Goedert. Defenses. We talked about this last week. Jets. I brought up Jets. They were the bare minimum. They ended up getting you 9 points, which was perfect. That's what you need. That's what you need out of a 3K defense. Atlanta Falcons, unfortunately, for like $800 more, had 28 points somehow, and they were not talked about, looked at all. We were on defenses. So, again, that goes to show you, once again on defense, anybody can have turnovers, can have a big day. Anybody can make it happen. So don't get so concerned with your defense. Build your lineup around everything else and then fit in what fits in. Now, if you don't have any salary left for any defense, that's an issue. You got to readjust. But when you're planning through, like you can't put 3 10K guys in your lineup. You can't even really put 2 10K guys in your lineup. You won't be able to play 3K guys the rest of the way around and make it work. Packers defense. Dolphins are at the top. Again, Dolphins are at the top. It's Cincinnati. I get it. But they're very expensive, right? Cincinnati does find the end zone a couple times, don't create enough turnovers, which I'm sure they will, but it's still, they got to pay off that $4,900 salary on FanDuel. So, Falcons I have on there as well. Seahawks I do as well. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get paid up here. And get her a pup cup, too. Yeah, get you a pup cup. What's up, buddy? What's up, John C? Yeah, espresso. You like espresso? I love it, man. I put it in my drink. You should try a Frappuccino. Caramel Ribbon Crunch. Add 2 shots. Bradley, what's up? It's good to see you, man. Good to see you popping in here. Good morning. We're just talking some of my plays I'm on as of right now. We'll do another stream tomorrow morning where we'll do my final thoughts, but wait on my drink real quick, so give me a second.
Hi, friend.
Hi.
Do you need a cup?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll have Don process
Okay.
your payment here. What's your friend's name?
Zoe.
Zoe, hi, baby. Do you need a treat? A treat for you? Okay.
Zoe's gonna get her pup cups. She gonna give you pup cups. Give you pretty pup cups, huh? He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Sits nice. Yes. Good girl who sits nice. Awesome.
For you. And she looks like she might be a sloppy eater.
Oh, yes. Yes, she got a little bit of an overbite.
Oh my gosh, I love her.
Put the caramel ribbon
Yeah.
crunch? All right, my dear.
Here, baby. Oh, you're getting it all over me. Here, baby. Baby. Here. Here, my hand. Here, Bubba. All right, you're good. Good girl. Good girl. You get a good treat special, huh? Here, let Daddy get your eyes. Got oogies. Got oogies in your eyes. Pretty eyes. You guys, 1 second, guys. I'm just waiting on my drink here.
I'm gonna put a sleeve on for you.
Okay.
It is a little, I cleaned it up a bit.
Okay. Do you know how much is the car behind me?
They are
Look out. Look out.
$6,057.
Okay.
And you gave me quite a bit here, huh?
I gave you $10. No, that was just for with tip.
Oh gosh, aren't you a sweetheart?
Here, I'll pay for them.
Aren't you a sweetheart?
Just give me a couple bucks back. Keeps for a tip.
You're a sweet man. Thank you.
Thank
very
you.
much.
Have a good day.
Also.
Thank you. All right, guys. We took care of the person behind me. I usually enjoy when it's like somebody's total is like 15 or 20 or something. You know what I mean? Like, it was only like $6. Whatever. Just make somebody's day. Even though it's only $6. It's not really that great. I'd rather surprise somebody with like big total. But anyway, so talking about a little bit of DFS, NFL again, like we already kind of went through all the plays. Here's the big thing, guys, and you know it's a rule of thumb with GPPs. You really have to get creative, like with a couple spots. And I've said it before, your lineups can be very chalky in a sense, but you have to have a couple players that are very low owned. So you have to take a stab at quarterbacks that nobody is talking about, that nobody's on, that nobody's playing, or find that receiver, one of those receivers in one of those spots that is very low owned that just goes off. And it's not easy to do because, again, on paper, cheers, guys. On paper, good morning, Shaq Rat. You like Fitzpatrick? Fitzpatrick would be a GPP stab, right? So I wouldn't mind playing him in a lineup or two. In fact, guys, let's do our build a lineup, right? Let's do that again this week. Let's do this every week. We have time. So let's build together. Let's build a lineup right now, a GPP lineup, okay? Here, I'm going to run through. I'm going to tell you what I have in cash right now. My cash lineup. Give me 1 second. And then we're going to build a lineup together. We're going to do this every time. Every week. All right. So here's my cash lineup as it stands right now. My cash lineup is Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Booker, Dalvin Cook, Brandon Cooks, Jarvis Landry, Justin Jefferson, Anthony Fursker, David Montgomery, and the Chargers defense, just because it fit. I wanted to actually put Packers defense in, but I was 100 short. 100 short. Yeah, not in cash, no. So that's my cash lineup right now as it stands. Let's build a lineup, guys. Let's do it. Let's build one together. We could even build it with Fitzpatrick if that's what you want to do. Should we do a Fitzpatrick lineup? We're going to get real creative on this one. This one is not going to be like a bunch of guys that I was talking, because this is going to be a very heavy GPP lineup. So, Fitzpatrick, the only problem I see in the Miami-Cincinnati game, the only issue we may run into is that they may get so far ahead early, and hopefully Fitzpatrick's already got, yeah, that's an issue too, because I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly think Cleveland and Tennessee is going to be a shootout. But every time I say that, it ends up not being. So, Mayfield might be a sneaky play. Tannehill, people are talking about. I don't know how highly owned he'll be. I haven't heard a lot of talk on Justin Herbert this week. I have not heard a lot of talk about Justin Herbert, and he's been just phenomenal. So who should we play? Let's play a high dollar quarterback. So we're either going to play Russell Wilson, Murray, Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, Tannehill, or Herbert. Fester, tell me which one we're going to play, or somebody in chat help us out here. What we got options are Wilson, Murray, Rodgers, Watson, Herbert, or Tannehill. We're gonna stay at the top in FanDuel, top of the pick in salary on quarterback. Cousins is in a good spot. I feel like Dalvin Cook and Madison are gonna have a big day. Should we go with Murray against the Rams, going up against the top defense? Or one of the top? They're sixth. I mean, it is GPP. Bester, you cool with doing Murray? Or do we do Kirk Cousins? I don't think I have a lineup with Kirk Cousins in it as of right now. Look at Zoe sit back there nice in the camera. Such a good girl. Such a pretty girl. Are you a pretty girl? Are you a pretty girl? Who's a pretty girl? Who's the prettiest of the girls? You daddy's girl? Are you daddy's girl? Who's a pretty baby? Yes, pretty girl. Murray or Cousins? Guys, let's get through this here. I got a show to be on at 10 a.m. with the Hobby Hotline. So, just say Murray. Just run with it. All right, running backs. Cook, Henry. I would say probably someone like Derrick Henry. Chubb. I like Aaron Jones this week. I didn't mention him in GPPs. A lot of people are talking about Carson. We will have to play one of the lower salaried guys to make everything fit and work. So Montgomery, Galliman, I think Booker. It's fine if Booker's going to be high owned. How about Latavius Murray last week, man? He had a huge week. 2 rushing touchdowns, 124 yards. The L train been putting in work. So let's do Booker. Let's do Henry. Booker will be our cheap play. We'll go Henry. Should we do Isabella as our receiver for Arizona? The cheapest receiver? Man, D-Hop's only 8,000. Wow. He hasn't done much. He's had 7, 8 targets, 12 targets. Who's with Murray? Should we do Isabella at like the flat 49? Hopefully gets a bomb. We could do Kirk. He's had 6 targets on average the last 4 weeks. Anybody? Bueller? You guys still with me? You guys still rocking with me? Yeah, Kirk or Isabel? We'll just do Kirk. Christian Kirk. All right, let's get a tight end in, and we'll go back to our receivers. So we don't want to pay all the way up because we're going to kill our receivers and rest of our spots. So I would say either Hawkinson, Tanyan, Hurst, Rudolph. I like Fursker. Fursker, I think, is in a great spot, guys. In Tennessee, I really like Fursker. I think we just put Fursker in at $4,600 for tight end. All right. So we still have an average of 62.6, or just over almost 6,300. Ertz is back. They're playing Seattle. He's 57, or they're playing Green Bay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think we just go Fursker in this one. You guys can change it up if you want a little bit. I say we go Fursker in this one. What's up, Tom T? Good morning, brother. Shacky in the house. My guy, Shaq Rat. All right. Which defense? Actually, let's put the defense in because then we can see exactly where we're sitting. So, Dolphins, Saints, Vikings, Bears, Packers, Chargers, Cardinals, Falcons, Jets. Which defense are we going to go with, guys? Just go Packers, or I don't know if we want to go Dolphins. I mean, at Cincy, I get it, but they're $4,900. Fester, help me out, buddy. Which defense should we put in this lineup? Do we just go Bears defense? Might even be. I'm going to put Packers in for right now. They're at home. So we got almost 7,000, just under 7,000. Let's figure out our other receiver cores here, or plays. I really like Justin Jefferson this week. I really, really like Justin Jefferson this week. Let's plug him in and let's see where we're at. So we got 6.5K left pretty much. We got a flex and a receiver spot. Flex and a receiver spot. So we can pay up a receiver and then our flex will be really cheap, or we can try to stick around that same price. I wish I knew Allen Robinson was playing or not. Let's do Cooper Kupp as a run back. He's 6'6" for the Arizona Kirk and Murray deal. So we'll have a correlation there, a run back play. So flex, we have $6,500, guys. $6,500. Who we flexing? Brandon Cooks, Hines, Taylor. I'm just listing who's around that money. Higgins, Hunt, Chark, Fulgham, Crowder, Montgomery, Goddard, Gallman, Davis, Hawkinson, Jones. Do we just go Cooks? What up, James? How you doing, brother? Mark M's in the building, my guy. Appreciate you guys coming in. We're just talking some DFS. Week 13. Terry Paul, one says Hawk, one says Chark. Man, I think Cooks is in for a big week. Chark against Minnesota, huh? 8, 5, 12, 7, 14. All right, so it's either between, I think we do Chark or Cooks. Lions playing for a new intern coach. Bevel, Okarn, TJ is solid. Yeah, but it's a flex. That's my problem. Like, we already have the tight end covered. I don't want to have 2 tight ends. Yeah, I think you're right, Terry. I like that call. I like that call. All right, and then we might even be able to move up our defense if we want a little bit, because we got a couple $100. So, yeah. All right. So this is the lineup we just built. All right. Right. So Murray, Booker, Henry, Kirk, Justin Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Anthony Fursker, DJ Chark, and Packers defense, and we're going to leave $200 on the table. You guys could put that lineup in FanDuel. You could move it around and change a guy or two or whatever you want to do. You guys don't have to do anything with it. That's just a fun lineup we built together. We're going to do this every week. We do this every time we talk DFS. We're going to build a lineup together, guys. NBA is going to be starting in like a week. I'm going to be talking NBA when I do go live. Guys, it's going to be so much fun. Chark's in a good spot. Would like a lot more with Minshew, like Chris Carson. Right. You really like Chris Carson? Yeah. I just wanted this to be a very low-owned all-around, except for like a few players lineup, because we're putting this thing in the million whatever, the 500,000 to first. So we're gonna take a shot at that. Sick. Mega, you open last night, Tom T. Man, I missed it. You were live, Tom. You need to text me when you go live, because if I'm out and about and I'm not checking my phone, I don't know when people go live. What did you pull, Tom? What did he pull? What did Tom T pull last night? I want to know. Tell me more. Did it put up a fight? Tell me more. I'll go back and watch it, but tell me what it was. I'm really interested now. You got me interested. You got my attention. What was it? What did he pull? Bubba, you're laying there so nice. Zoe's laying so nice. Now she's up. We're leaving. CD, silver, burrow, base, burrow, silver. What? In what product? Mosaic? Is that Mosaic? Jason got 3 burrow Mosaic from 1 mini box. That's crazy. Is that Mosaic or Prism? Okay, Mosaic. Sick. I pulled a Kyle Lewis triple threads. Gold 9 out of what? Steal. Game. Connect, disconnect. I can't stand when YouTube does that crap. I'm trying to drop my viewers, man. Piss me off. James out here killing them. I love, dude. I don't know about you guys, but I love seeing other people hit, man. Like, some people get so upset. Like, when you're in BITG's streams and stuff, like, I joke. I'll be like, oh, I got great teams again, or whatever. I know, dude, I've been getting breaks for many years. If I was really that salty or mad or whatever, I would have stopped getting breaks years ago. Would have stopped spending hundreds of dollars a week on breaks. But I get it. I understand it. You know? I do need to get a new laptop to bring with, because I'm gonna have to do work on Monday during the day for a little while. So yeah, Eloy did a Prism box for 22 random tees. With his stream going, hit a base. Wow, dude, that's amazing, man. I didn't know he got Prism. It was a Prism hobby box? Or a blaster, or what? Was it a Prism? Was it a hobby box? A no huddle? A blaster? What was it? That seems crazy, Terry. That's a heck of a... You only got the hobby Prism and he did $20 a team? What? Dude, where was I? Yeah, that's cheap as hell. $20 a team? Dude, they're fucking selling blasters for $100. Just a blaster for $100. The boxes are over $1,000 they're selling them for right now. For 2 teams? Oh my god, I cannot believe I missed out on that. Wow. I popped it too. Was it last night? I had so much going on. I was packaging stuff, BITG. Man, shout out to the C's. I don't know if you guys know who they are. I don't see them in my streams very often, but they obviously know who I am. They interact with me and chat with BITG. I don't know if they just never come to mine or they just watch BITG and that's it. Sometimes people are just that loyal to somebody, which is cool and which is fine. But maybe they'll watch me a little more once I go meet up with BITG and we stream together and stuff. But they sent out like little rack packages to BITG with names on them for different people. And man, they're so generous. And all of them were stacked. All of them were stacked with good stuff. Like, they sent like 6-7 people. Zoe's gonna bark for a minute because she saw a dog. She thinks she's tough in a car. So, and they sent me a rack, and it was like 8-9 cards. Most of them were autos. Most cards in most packs were autos or crazy cards. Like Bash, little Bash, he got a rack package. There was Blackman auto because he likes Rockies. Charlie Blackman auto. There was a Paul Goldschmidt Topps. I think the update rookie. I mean, there was just all sorts of stuff, like crazy stuff that was on his list. They sent me a Archives auto Frank Viola. They sent me a Tier 1 Joe Mauer auto. I think it was pretty low numbered, serial numbered. I mean, just crazy crap, man. There was a bunch of stuff in it. Like, and I was like, it was out of the blue. I was shocked because I interact with them, but I never see them like in my channel or on my streams. I just interact with them, you know, on BITGs. So, man, I was like shocked. I was like, wait a minute, what? I got a rack bag or I got a rack pack? It's crazy. Papa J had 2 Prism hanger boxes for 30 last night. They're all gone? I would assume. Dude, you guys gotta tell me this, man. Like, way earlier than... Like, when you see it, you gotta let me know if there's stuff available like that. Yep, it's out of stock. God damn it. You guys gotta let me know this crap, man. Like, not the next day. I don't ever find it, so. Of course, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. You guys gotta tell me, man. Like, when you know, You just got to be like, hey, so and so has this. Unless you have money to buy it up or do it yourself, but gotta let me know so I can get at it, man. Good morning, brother. Let's make it happen. Hang on one second, guys. All right. Denver. Let's see. Keep looking. I know you do, Shaq. In fact, shout out to Shaq Rat. He actually called me yesterday. He was at a Walmart where he lives, and he's like, "Hey, they got update hanger packs or whatever," and I wasn't interested in any more update, but I'm sure a lot of people would jump on it. So shout out to Shaq for letting me know, man. So appreciate you, brother, as always. And I also want to shout out Zach Sports Cards. You might not see him around much for a few weeks. Nothing happened to where he's like not a part of the channel anymore or anything like that. He's gonna help me make thumbnails for the 24-hour stream and stuff like that. He just told me he needs to focus on school a little bit more, spend a little more time on focus on school and his job, his business. So I just want to shout him out and thank him for everything he's done for me, all the hard work he's put in, the thumbnails, the upload videos where he's edited, where he's added stuff. Like I consider him a friend. I consider him one hell of a good kid, and I consider him an asset to this channel. I consider him a big part of the reason why this channel has got the growth it's got. With good thumbnails, with good editing, with uploaded videos, with things like that, that really helps. When people watch the videos, that stuff really, really helps. I'm sure all of you guys have already by now watched the video I uploaded yesterday. I was not live yesterday. I did drop a video like 2 in the afternoon. I'm sure every one of you here has already watched it. If you haven't, please do. If you want a shot at winning a 1969 Mickey Mantle card, because that's gonna be a kickoff giveaway card. That's the first thing we're gonna find out who gets. We're gonna try to get a ton of people in there right from the beginning, like there usually is anyway. And BITG's thing was like, and he's gonna drop a video I think today sometime and link the video, so he'll get some of his people that don't know about me or don't watch me yet, hopefully. But his big thing was, well, dude, we do that, then people are gonna leave, and I'm like, no, dude, there's so many giveaways throughout the night. There's sprays, there's so many different things going on. People will probably leave, people will come back, they're not gonna stick around for the whole stream. He's like, oh yeah, good point. So we're gonna kick it off with a boom, have a ton of people first thing. But I would ask you guys if you could share it out on your social media platforms as well. So like, I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on, I'm on Instagram. I did do a video, but I don't have a ton of following on there. I'm just, Twitter is my home. But if you guys could get that shared out, that video, I would greatly appreciate it, man. Great idea, by the way, to do it when you start, because people won't be asking. Yes, I mean, people are going to be asking about other giveaways and what other giveaways you have going on, and blah, blah, blah. And I get it. That's all part of the fun. That's all part of the stream. I always have to accept that. I'm the one doing it. I'm the one that's offering those. So I'm the one that's bringing all that upon me. I get it, Fester, though. It does get a little frustrating, especially when people don't listen, or you just said it and it's like 5 minutes later, unless they just came in. Yeah, it can get a little nerve-wracking per se. But yeah, guys, watch that. Guys, I am so excited. I'm so pumped. Like, I'm trying to do things to keep myself busy, so I don't just sit and dwell and wait on going and everything. Like, what are we doing? Like, blah, blah, blah. But yeah. So what topics? Give me 1 second, guys, and then I'm about to close this out here. All right. So yeah, I mean it's gonna be a blast, guys. BITG, I told him about like the DEF repacks and the giveaways and auctioning some things too. He's actually gonna create some vintage ones as well. I'm gonna be bringing a lot more vintage back into my auctions as well, guys. When I'm out there, me and BITG are gonna put together some boxes of like good vintage, like a mix of good vintage stuff. So I'm gonna have a good mix of vintage again. The reason why there hasn't been a lot of vintage in my auctions like for a while is because we pretty much sold through a ton of the vintage I got from getting into this repack set breaks and etc. And now, yeah, that's because that's a kid, right? A kid says that typically. A kid is somebody who typically says something like that. That's typical. I mean, and you know what? And I mean, to be honest with you, we're adults. It's harder for us. But if you think about it, like if you were a kid as well, you'd probably be kind of the same way. You know what I mean? Like you would kind of be like, you know, think about when you were a kid, right? You always wanted to. It was an adult, huh? Well, they probably, they probably have a couple screws loose or something. I don't know, but I think we all do, right? I have a couple screws loose myself. I'm not perfect. I never have said I was perfect. I come with many, many, many flaws, but yeah, just guys, I'm gonna get a bunch of vintage stuff from him to bring back. So I think it'll be dope. I'm not sure what Mark sent me here. He sent me Apex. Who's the Apex? Who's Apex, Mark? Mark just sent me a list of Apex. Oh, I know who Apex is. He's been in my chats or my streams. He's got some decent list of stuff here. I don't see any Prism. I don't see any. Get some Chrome mega boxes. That's not bad. So, these all breaks though? Or he'll break it at that price. I got you. Thanks for sending me that, dude. I'll have to check it out. Alright. Thanks for sending me that list. That's cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll check it out. I mean, I know he's been in my streams before. Trying to tighten my screws. Haha, these bitches falling out left and right. Yeah, man, I think we all do. We all are, man. And if you're somebody who will sit there and say you don't have any type of screws loose or you don't have any flaws or any kind of issues, well, I guess good for you. But that's not how most humans typically are. Typically if you someone who says things like that, you're probably someone who hides your issues, your flaws, which again, I don't ever think somebody's a bad person or they're an idiot or they're stupid or they're dumb or anything like that. And I especially don't think that if people don't share what their issues or problems are. I'm saying people that are like, oh, I'm perfect, or I don't have any issues, or I've never done anything. I've never done anything wrong, or I've never tried this or done this. That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. A lot of people don't share. So I think this is a good closing little topic or talk. I think ultimately, like with me, like a lot of why I used in the past was because of my past, because I kept everything that bothered me inside, and then I found something that could hide it or take it away, if you will. And that's what happens with a lot of people. That's how they get addicted to something, because it numbs them from all their problems or issues. It takes away all their problems or issues. And the problem people have is they don't talk about it enough. They don't talk about what they have that's going on. And I'm not saying with the world. I'm not saying you have to put it out there on YouTube like I do for everybody. I'm saying like your closest friends, the people you trust, your closest family. We don't talk about it enough, or we don't talk about our problems enough, and we let it build up. And when we let it build up, that's when we either explode like a bomb, like we just explode, or we just go find something that'll help take things away, like drinking a lot of alcohol daily, or taking some type of drugs, pain pills, getting addicted to heroin, someone doing meth. I don't know. I mean, anything and everything. There's reasons why people, even when I think, and I'm going to be honest with you, I even think when people say they just enjoy to do it, or they just enjoy to get high, or they just enjoy whatever, I think when they really say that, I think the real enjoyment that they get is just because it's taking away all of reality for them at the time or while they're high, right? They don't have, at that time of being high, they don't have any of those problems. Everything is perfect. They think they're happy, right? Because all that stuff's away. Like I've always told people, like I lived in a tunnel. When I was a functioning addict, right? Because I took pain pills. I could go to work. I worked all the time. I didn't miss work, right? But I lived in a tunnel. Like it's kind of like being in a room and being in the corner by yourself and just kind of nothing, right? You have no feelings. You have no nothing. Breaking is a part of it. Learning how to rebuild once. Yes, exactly, guys. Yes, exactly. Like talking about it is just better. Like again, I don't bring up personal stuff for other people. I don't say what other personal crap other people have going on. I brought it up like last weekend or the weekend before, like with Shack Rat. I just said like, hey, I basically told him what I told you guys. What I told him is like, I look at him like the Robin Williams of the hobby. Like he's always trying to make other people smile. He's always trying to make sure everybody else is happy because that's what he likes to see. But inside, he has his own things that bother him. He's not happy himself. And again, I didn't share what he's going through. I didn't share any of that. You guys can all confirm that. I just simply shared that he is somebody that is always constantly trying to make other people happy and put smiles on their faces. He is the Robin Williams of the hobby, and he has his own things. And we need to respect that, and we should be trying to make him happy, right? But I think the reason why I bring it up is because me and him and Paulie have our own little Google Hangout talk out we did the other night again, and Balls came in as well. Anybody's welcome, we'll bring you in. It depends on how much we've interacted with you and how much we know and how much we'll discuss. But we don't talk crap about other people or anything. We talk amongst each other about what we have going on in our lives, right? Which is a good thing to do. Shack Rat shares with me what he has going on. He is doing something that's very good for him to do. He is talking about it. He's talking about what he's got going on, which talking about it, I feel, is the biggest thing, and that helps the most, guys. It really does. I mean, I can't tell you, like, I look forward to every single time guys, I still go to treatment. You know why I still go to treatment? It's been like 3.5, almost 4 years now. You know why I still go? Because every single month I get to meet with my counselor. One time a month now, right? It's been like that for like 2.5, 3 years. I look forward to that. And you know why I look forward to that? Because I get to talk about anything and everything that's on my mind, kind of like I do with you guys. I get to share that with him. But the difference with him is my counselor is that he knows anything and everything about me. He's heard everything and anything. Like, he can break me down. He can, like, the way he's supposed to. He can bring things up and ask me questions, and when I talk about something, he'll catch me, right? I brought up with him things about, like, when Reckful committed suicide, when he killed himself because he was hurting so bad inside, because he wanted to see everybody else happy, kind of like Shaq Rat, but he wasn't happy himself, and he was depressed and he couldn't figure it out. And my counselor listened to all this, and then he said to me, he goes, I know you do a lot of stuff to make other people happy, but are you happy? And he makes me stop, and he makes me think. Even though I was just sharing a story about this dude, and how I hate seeing people upset and not happy and not smiling and trying to do good things, and shared the story of Reckful, and then he starts telling me, there's a reason why you're sharing this with me. There's a reason why you're telling me this stuff. And it's because maybe you have some stuff. Well, we all know. I mean, he knows. But there's things that maybe are really bothering you. And it's important, guys. It is very, very, very important. Life is not easy. We have a lot of pressure on us, right? We have a lot of pressure on us daily, right? I mean, if you really think about, like, as an adult, what kind of pressure we have, like, if you really think about it, most of us, hopefully we all have a roof over our head, right? So if we have a roof over our head, we have to somehow financially make money, right? We have to make money because we have to pay for a roof over our head. We have to pay all of the utility bills, right? We have to feed ourselves and our children. We have to try to have some kind of entertainment in our lives so that we can separate from our working lives and reality and everything else. There's a lot on us. And I said this before in a stream. Being somebody's friend is the hardest thing you can be. Is the hardest thing you can do. Right? And why is that? Because a true friend does not turn their back on somebody regardless of what happens. Regardless of what they're going through. They do not turn their back on a friend. They're always there. And always being there for a friend is the hardest thing you can do. Because a lot of people that are apparently friends of people or say they're friends with somebody aren't there when they need them to be there. Don't show up when they really need them to be there. Don't reach out to them when they really need them to reach out to them. Might say hi to them, might tag here or there. But when you don't see somebody or hear from somebody that's considered your friend for a while, if you haven't talked to a friend in some kind of form within a week or 2 weeks max, there's something wrong. Something is not right. And maybe you haven't talked to them because maybe they have something seriously going on in their life and they need their friend there. They need somebody to talk to. They need somebody to reach out to. It's crazy, guys. Like, in a split second, things can change for your friend, right? Your friend could be also going through a divorce, some kind of within their family. They're breaking up with their girlfriend. They lost somebody that's close to them. There's a lot of reasons. They're depressed. They have a lot going on. They're financially struggling. There's so many different reasons we can list. And to be a good friend, you have to be there all the time. You have to reach out. When they're waiting for you because they're afraid to tell you, or they're afraid to even say something because they're going on or they have some kind of issue, They're waiting for that text. They're waiting for that call. They're waiting to hear from you. They're waiting to say, hey, man, what's going on, dude? I haven't seen you in a couple days. I haven't heard from you in a couple days. What's up, man? Is everything good? What is going on? Is everything good? That starts the conversation when somebody's probably going through something and they're struggling. If you're a friend of yours, you know what, man? No, this is what I got going on right now. Like, sorry, man. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to be a burden. And a lot of times, you know why so many people that are depressed commit suicide? Because they don't want to put the wear on someone else, right? They don't want to feel like a burden to anyone else, even their friends, even their family, right? But sometimes all it takes is somebody to just simply ask them what's going on, to check up on them. A friend is not an easy thing to be. It isn't. I'm telling you guys. You guys may think I'm crazy. Some of you guys might think, oh, what the hell is he talking about? I've been a friend for people forever. But go back and think about how many times your friends, when you've needed them or you haven't been around, have reached out to you when they haven't heard from you in days or weeks. How many times have you done that when you haven't heard from somebody or reached, or seen somebody within a couple weeks or whatever? Think about it. Think about it. Just think about that stuff, guys. It's real. And I'm going to leave you guys with that today. I think we had a great talk. It's been over an hour stream. My friend passed unexpectedly on Thanksgiving, so it's real talk. Exactly, man. And that's just it too, guys. You don't know when somebody, we don't know how much time we have left, right? I wish my friend would have told me more health issues. Exactly. But you know why she hid them from you, or you know why your friends hide stuff from you? Do you want to know the real reason? Because us as friends don't ask. Us as friends don't really get to the bottom of things. We accept a simple, hey, how's it going? Hey, la la la. Okay, cool. And how many times, we're all guilty of this, how many times do we as people ask somebody a question like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, hey, yeah, oh, okay. And then you just start going, well, hey, here's what I had going on, blah, 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 blah. It's the same thing as when you just have a conversation with somebody face to face. We did this in treatment when we could do groups before COVID hit. And every single time my counselor would have us split up into twos. And one person would have to talk for minutes on a topic. The other person could not say a word. You know how many times I wanted to interrupt and say, oh yeah, I agree on that, this, that, or everybody wanted to in every group? We don't take enough time to listen to what we're asking. We accept short answers. That's why sometimes things are hid from us, from our close friends. Guys, I'm going to be on the hobby hotline at 10 a.m. in about 45 minutes. Look up on YouTube if you don't already know. It's Hobby Space Hotline. I'm going to be one of the hosts again. I was on there last Saturday. Come join us. Get subscribed over there. Check it out. We got a great group of people, man. A lot of great people that are OGs of the card world, the hobby. Jim Beckett, Rich Klein, who wrote for Beckett. A bunch of people, man. But guys, just remember, I've said this before, there are people like Shaqrat in this chat that are very good very good people, a very good friend, considered a good friend of mine. There are very good people like this in the hobby that take any second, any hour of any day in anybody's stream. They show up to everybody's stream with caps, with what's going on, how you doing, saying hi to everybody, what's up, trying to put a smile on your face and make your day better, and yet they're hurting inside. So reach out a little bit more, show a little more compassion for people, be positive, try to help make a day for someone else, try to make someone else smile, try to make somebody else happy. And guys, get over to Jimmy Guns tonight, support him for the brain cancer donation. This is a huge thing. This is important. Again, you might not see me in there much because I'm going to be at the casino. I promise you, I'm making a donation to him direct like I typically do when he does these. So you can donate, you can buy stuff to help donate, you could just spread the word, you could give a thumbs up on his video, you could just do those simple things that'll help get the word out there and help bring people in. Warcraft I will pop into after Guns. Yes, you know what, guys? Let's try to flood. I'm going to plan around midnight because I don't know how late Jimmy's going to go because he'll go on after Jimmy. I'm going to plan for midnight at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm going to plan to not be on a table and pop into Warcraft stream and say what's up, okay? And if you guys are up or you guys are around and you're not already in his stream, you guys should come in too. We should flood his stream tonight. Make him happy. Put a smile on his face. And I'll stick around for more than a minute. I'm going to say what's up. I'm going to hang out. I might even do a little PayPal giveaway for him, like people can get money for auctions in him, whatever. I'm going to do something cool. We'll figure something out. Somebody might have to remind me because I might have had a couple drinks by then, but I'm going to plan to do that. That was my plan. So, all right, guys, have an awesome day. If I don't see you over at the Hobby Hotline, have an awesome day. Support Jimmy, support Scott Berger and the brain cancer. Let's make a ton of money. And if I don't see you anytime and then on Warcrafts, I'll see you tomorrow morning at probably about 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. I love y'all, man. Go out, say what's up, check in with your friends. See you soon, guys. Love you.